Hey, Mark, you ready for the intro?
You bet your sweet ass I am.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 18 of We Digress, the podcast that's a hot mess. I'm your host, Mike Madrano, joined, as always, by the man, the myth, the weeaboo, Cloud Mark.
Oh, baby, I like that one. I like that one a lot better than last time.
Didn't I use the exact same one last time?
You said the man, the myth, the legend. This time you
okay.
This time it's actually true, you know.
Okay.
But I'm
Wait,
doing
which
great.
part of it is true though? The myth,
the weeaboo.
Oh, okay.
The myth and weeaboo. Those
myth and
parts.
The weeaboo.
There you go.
Hey, man, it's 2020. You can be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, exactly, 100%.
Yes. How you doing this week, man? I say knowing full well how we're both doing this week, my guy.
It's been a week. We'll say that.
It's
been a
definitely
week.
been a week.
There's been some good. There's been some stress. There's been a lot of stress, and there's been some good.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a week.
Yes, sir.
So I'm sure a lot of our fellow Americans can relate to.
Yeah. So before we get into that, I guess we should say at the top of the show, this week we're going to be talking about some news from GameStop. We're going to be talking about some PS4 news. Not a lot of Xbox news because, to be honest with you, again, Mark and I are extremely biased. We're both Sony fanboys.
Yep.
And then we got some news about Worlds, which just concluded on the 31st.
The 30th.
You know what else we have in conjunction with the Worlds talk? Is we have our winners for the Pick'ems tournament that we did. Contest?
You win?
So they're on this slip of paper right here. So we'll announce those sporadically throughout the show. I think first up though, Mark, we gotta talk about the fucking shit show happening right now in this country.
Oh no!
If you're watching this on Twitch, you're watching the VOD on YouTube, or you're listening to it on Anchor, Mark and I are both Americans. We're both Americans.
Yeah, we're both Americans.
We had an election. Well, we've been having an election, really. Since October when early voting started across the country.
Yeah.
But election day was Tuesday, the 3rd. And
yep.
Oh my God, dude.
I was standing in line on Tuesday.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, real quick. As Aaron pointed out in chat, as of the recording of this episode, which is November 5th, we still do not know the results of the election.
Correct.
What we do know is that Joe Biden, former Vice President Joe Biden, is ahead in electoral votes, but we're still waiting on Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina as well to finalizing their counts.
Right.
So, for reference, thank you, Aaron, for pointing that out. Sorry, Mark, go ahead.
I forgot what I was saying.
You were in line.
Oh yeah, I was. I didn't sleep the day before, and I got to the lines very early. And good job me, because I got there before the crowd got there. So it took me about 20 minutes to vote. But there was a shit ton of people, an amazing amount of people when I was leaving. But it's good. There's a lot more voters this year than any other year, right? And
yeah,
Joe Biden is the most voted for person in history now. So
yeah,
I did not vote Kanye,
beating out only our boy President Barack Obama. You know.
Yep.
But yeah, man, it was obviously huge amounts of ballots being cast in person on election day and during early voting. I mean, millions and millions of mail-in ballots being cast as well, which is why the results are taking so long. Normally, this stuff gets called on election night, but just because of the sheer number of mail-in ballots, it's taking quite some time.
Right.
I mean, dude, I don't even know where to begin. Tuesday night, man, I was in Discord with a bunch of friends.
Right.
If you want to join the Discord, exclamation point Discord in chat on Twitch, or if you're on YouTube, you can check the description down below. Oh my God, dude, we were just like watching it. I was in here with John and Zach, your two brothers,
right?
My brothers as well.
Bilal was in
Bilal
here,
was
wasn't
in
he?
there. One of our old friends from high school, Patrick, was in here, and it was incredibly nerve
There's John.
racking. I apologize. I've been the last couple of days. I've been so frazzled that I've been stuttering a lot more than I usually do. So I do apologize for that. But it was an incredibly nervous time for a lot of us.
Right.
And oh man, dude, I'll be honest with you. I went to bed at 3 in the morning because I was hopeful that something would change. I know you took a different approach, which I
Oh
applaud you
yeah.
for, trying not to stress yourself out.
And it didn't work at all.
Yeah, so why don't you tell us a little bit about what you did on election night?
So on election night, I had a sellout sponsored stream where basically I was given a game and I had to, you know, advertise it basically. So play it, show it off to the community. I gave away some codes, which was really cool. They were like, it was like over $200 worth of codes I was given, which was pretty cool. I got to give that out. And I was just like, I'm going to do this, and this is going to take away my, this is going to take all of my attention. And it kind of did, but it was stressful attention because I was just like, holy shit, this is a sponsored stream. I don't want to screw it up. So then I was stressed off of that. And then I was stressed off of the election. And I was like, after stream, I came into the Discord and I was like, we drinking. That's
yeah, dude. And we were, I started drinking like at 5 or 6, dude. I think actually when the first polls closed, which would have been 5 o'clock my time, I was like, I'm fucking, that's it, boys. I'm popping open a bottle, cracking open a cold one with me,
Oh man.
Aaron wants to know if we're gonna do Drunk Among Us tomorrow. I'm totally in.
I'm in, but I can't say that on stream. Can I? I don't think I can.
As long as you don't do like drinking for subs or you don't drink to a point where you're like super inebriated, you're fine.
Okay. So we'll do that.
But back to that, man. I mean, okay. I think a lot of the races that like we personally were paying attention to was Pennsylvania, which is still, there's like 750,000 votes that need to be counted. The difference there, I want to say, is like 60,000.
It's very small, yeah.
Super small margin. We're looking at Georgia, which is an even tighter margin right now. About 3,000 votes separate Joe Biden from President Trump. Texas, we were looking at because just like with this election and with the election in 2018 for our senators, there was this thought that Texas was going to turn blue. Texas, historically red state, other than 1990 when Bill Clinton was running for president. It didn't happen.
No, it didn't.
Kind of, it was one of those things where like I feel like we knew it wasn't going to happen, but we were still very optimistic that it could happen. Yeah. And what we saw was that it was really the panhandle of Texas, the rural parts of Texas, that carried the state for President Trump.
Yeah.
When you looked at the big counties with major cities in them, Harris County, El Paso County, Travis County, Tarrant County, Dallas County, those are all mostly leaning Biden. The only real exception was Tarrant County, which is Fort Worth, and then the county where Corpus Christi is, so right on the Gulf.
Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was one of those things where people said, well, if Biden can take Texas, he's going to win. If he can take Florida, he's going to win. And what we saw was neither of those came true.
Right.
Florida overwhelmingly, I would say, and feel free to disagree with me, went the way of Trump.
And, yeah, I mean, Florida.
Well, it was interesting, right? Because what we saw was Trump had a pretty big increase in voter turnout amongst Latinos, which you and I both identify as Latinos.
Right.
The odd thing about that is it was mostly Cuban Americans,
right,
who were in favor of Trump. Right.
Right.
And I know we've had conversations about this. As much as we bitch and complain about, people saying like, oh, well, this Democratic candidate is a socialist, that Democratic candidate is a communist. it worked because a lot of those Cuban voters voted for the Republican Party because they come from a country that was communist,
Right.
so they know what that struggle is. And I think the Democratic Party really fucked up not trying to get Latino voters and other people of color to vote. There's this weird thing within the Democratic Party where they assume that just because a person is a person of color, they are gonna vote Democrat.
Right.
And we saw this increase in the 2016 election, the 2018 elections, and then this election here. That's just not the case. And unless the Democratic Party can do something to bring those voters of color over to their side, I don't, I think you're going to continue to see the races as close as they have been this year.
Yeah.
Right? And to be honest with you, that's the thing. And feel free to step in at any time, Mark, because I know I'm talking a lot.
You're fine.
That seems to be the thing that like really blows my mind about this election is just how fucking close it is.
Yeah.
And we've said this before on the podcast. We're both liberal in our political views. We both voted for Joe Biden. We made it very clear that we didn't want you guys to vote for somebody because we said to, or because your parents said to, or your grandparents said to. We were encouraging you to go out, do your research, and vote, which is why we had been promoting Ballot Ready, right? The last couple of weeks. And I guess in the back of my mind, and this goes to like the thing I just said about, the Democratic Party not really turning out people of color. The thing in the back of my mind was, oh, well, Biden's going to win in a landslide because we've seen the division that Trump has, I don't want to say created in this country because it's always been there, but the division that he has brought to light. And so in the back of my mind, I was like, oh, well, there's no way he's going to win. And there's no way that he's going to, that it's going to be close. But it is extremely close,
Yeah. He's exacerbated. I like that word, by the way, exacerbate.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, it blows my mind. It really does.
Yeah.
And we talked about, I think it was last week, maybe the week before, where we talked about it. Like, if you have a difference in political opinion, that's cool. I am personally all for, let's have a discussion, a nice civil discussion. But I said it, I draw the line at racism, at homophobia, at xenophobia. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just, dude, it blows my mind that so many people voted for a president who has been openly racist, who has refused to denounce white supremacy, who is shown to be xenophobic, who is shown to be Islamophobic, who has, wanted to take healthcare away from people. Like it really blows my mind. It really does.
It's awful.
Yeah. Aaron says we vote out all the Eagles fans. I don't think you want to do that, dude, because right now, Philadelphia's county is what's carrying Pennsylvania right now, and it's what's made it so close.
Yeah. And so, like John brings up a point, it's that those traits are winning him support from certain people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of racist assholes are just like, yeah, this guy's leader. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
And a lot of that's coming out.
I'll go ahead and I'll bring this up. I had a conversation with my dad yesterday. So, Dad, I don't know if you're listening right now, but what's up, dude? My dad... Growing up, I remember my father being super like, oh, Chuco, Chuco this, Chuco that. Like, he was a liberal. As he got older, he jumped over parties, right? He now identifies more as a Republican. So I was talking to him last night, and he said, oh, I didn't tell you who I voted for. I said, no. And he said, well, I'll tell you I didn't vote Republican all the way. Which I was like, cool, like we're making progress there, right?
Yeah.
Because he knows I don't like Trump. He even told me that Trump has been a bad president. But then when I'm talking to him, I realized something, and this is maybe something I should have realized a long time ago, right? Is yes, there is a base of these supporters that are incredibly racist, incredibly nationalistic, and that's why they love Trump. But there's also a base that is really only concerned about the economy. My father is one of those people, and he flat out told me the the only good thing that Trump has done is that my stocks are the best they have looked ever. And he
Yeah.
told me, I'm voting for the person who will help me make money after I retire. Versus us, where I think we're more socially aware of what's going on in this country.
Right.
And for us, that's a bigger issue. So it's this like idea that what am I getting out of it on the one side, and then on the other side it's what are we going to be able to change and make better for people as a whole? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Aaron says it's not really on Trump, to be honest. It just happened to go up while he's in office, but it's hard for people to determine cause and effect when it comes to the stock market. Yes. I mean, look, when Obama took office, he inherited economy in recession. He brought us out of it. Our economy was growing. Trump inherited that, and this year it's gone to shit. You know. The point that I'm trying to bring out of this is you know, obviously people aren't just voting for Trump because he's a racist, and they agree with that. They're voting for him because, in the words of my father, he's not a politician, he's a businessman.
Very
Which
bad businessman.
I don't agree with, because he's a shit ton of his businesses have gone under. Versus us, where, you know, Biden wasn't our first choice.
No, not at all.
Not at all our first choice.
Nope.
But we believe that he was the best choice to see progress in this country, and to maybe widen, or close that divide. You know,
It's a lot different, especially with the generation gap.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You know,
it's, man, it's crazy to think that, you know, at my age, my dad already had 2 kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, no thanks. And oh man,
Well,
dude, and a bunch of like money, like
yeah,
there's such an emphasis is put on money, I feel. And obviously money is important, right? You know, but I don't know. I feel like I don't put money at the top of the thing, at the top of the most important things.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's better to be, you know, more socially aware, and money won't matter, you know, if we all melt. It's gonna throw that out there.
That's very true.
Money won't matter
That's
if we all melt.
True.
Oh no, shit! You're a Twitch streamer.
Yeah.
Shit. Ouch.
Well, yeah. You know, speaking of money, Mark, here's the other thing that really boggled my mind. Right.
Yeah.
Was in Florida. You have an overwhelming majority that votes for Trump, but the same majority voted to increase the state's minimum wage to $15 an hour. Now, granted, this isn't something that's going to happen overnight. It's going to take years before they hit that $15 an hour minimum wage.
Right.
But that kind of blows my mind as well. Even though the $15 federal minimum wage is actually something that's supported by a vast majority of our politicians on both sides of the aisle. But that was another like weird disconnect for me. You know what I mean? Where it's like, if the thought is, well, I need to make as much money as I can, and I'm a small business owner, and Trump's going to help me make as much money as I can, but then I'm also going to increase the federal minimum, or I want an increase on the state minimum wage, which means I'm going to be paying my employees more, which means I'm not going to be making as much money because more of it is going to wait. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. You know, and obviously, you know, the whole idea behind the increase in the wage is you have people who have more disposable income. I think for me, it's the increase in wage is great because it's like, oh, maybe now I can afford an apartment or a house or whatever. But I think the big thing is like more disposable income means people are buying more stuff, which is pumping money into the economy. Right?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Now keep in mind, we're
It's
not
a general idea.
experts.
We're not experts. That's true.
Mark and I both have degrees in creative fields, so
Yeah.
we're not, we're not experts by any means. We're just two regular dudes living in America.
Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to touch on. Why the fuck oh my god. Oh my god. This is another one that just fucking like I can't, dude. I cannot understand this. You have Trump saying in Michigan and in Wisconsin, stop counting the vote. I'm ahead. Stop counting because I'm ahead. But then in Nevada and in Arizona, where Biden was ahead, and let's be honest, Trump is catching up in those states. Trump is saying, we have to keep counting the votes in those states. You and I know why he's doing it. But like his like hardcore supporters are like, yes, stop counting the vote. Unless it's Arizona and Nevada, in which case keep counting the vote. Like the mental gymnastics that they're having to go through to justify these two contradictory stances is so fucking mind-blowing to me. And I did I share the tweet with you from earlier today, like literally from a half hour ago?
Maybe.
About let me pull it up real quick. If you wanna go on.
If you wanna.
Oh yeah, so, I did. If you want, if it's in the DMs, if you wanna talk about this.
Is it?
In Twitter
Which
DMs.
one?
I DM'd it to you and Zach.
Which one? The Newsy? Olivia?
Yeah, from Olivia Newsy?
Newsy? Sorry if we're butchering your name, Olivia. We know you're a big fan, but should I just read it? I'm just gonna read it.
Yeah, just read it.
So this is a tweet from Olivia. So I'm told that President Trump can't get his messaging straight on counting the votes because he doesn't understand what stop the count means. On a call this morning, an advisor had to explain to him that if they stopped counting votes right now, he would lose the election. Then a follow-up tweet from her. I'm told that on the phone call this morning, Trump said he assumed people knew that by stop the count, he didn't mean he wanted to stop the count. The advisor had to explain to him that actually people figured he meant that he wanted to stop the count when he said, stop the count.
Yeah, dude, it's just, oh my god.
Oh, people voted for this man, dude. It's insane. It's actually insane.
Yeah, dude, it's oh my god. I literally cannot. I just can't fathom it, dude.
It blows my mind.
And then like the fact that on election night he comes out and he gives this pseudo victory speech, right? And he keeps tweeting and coming out and saying these things about the votes are fraudulent, Then you have a lot of other Republicans coming out and saying the same thing. Republicans who, by the way, under any other circumstance, probably wouldn't be saying these things. Right? Because they typically tend to be, even though maybe we disagree with policies, they tend to be critical thinkers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But they're just coming out and saying like, oh yeah, mail-in ballots should stop being counted. Like the fucking president, the current president of the United States is trying to undermine our democracy. And that is not me trying to be dramatic. That is the fucking truth. You have a sitting president who is asking states, and he's even litigating in these states, to get the count stopped. Even though the votes being sent in were cast by American citizens who were registered to vote, who were choosing their safety as being the number one priority when voting. They could have gone and they could have voted in person, but there's a fucking pandemic going on, one that's been handled very poorly by this administration, mind you.
Yeah.
And they decided the safest way for them to exercise their constitutional rights to vote was to send in a mail-in ballot, which is completely legal.
Right.
Every vote, regardless of who it's for, should be counted. But he's trying to stop that. He's trying to undermine our democracy, and it boggles my mind that people can still support him for that. Like, if his mishandling of the pandemic wasn't enough, he does this shit? Like, are you fucking kidding me?
But my economy. God, I hate that excuse, dude.
You know?
Bro, we're a joke, dude. We're a joke.
There is going to be, like you said, there's going to be no economy and nobody to spend money if if Florida sinks into the fucking ocean. If California burns. I don't know, man.
You can't, yeah, it's like we're a fucking joke to the rest of the world. But my taxes, it's a $400,000 a year earner, right?
Dude, that's the other. Oh my
taxes.
God. There's so many things that just boggle my mind, dude. Like the people like bitching about Biden's tax plan when it's like, unless you make over $400,000, you're gonna be fine. And these are people that make like $50,000 a year. Now, granted, I would love to be making $50,000 a year because I don't even make half of that.
Oh, I would
but
love
still,
to
I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Oh my God,
stupid, dude. It's like, do you guys read? Do you have the intelligence to go actually research what it is, or you just hear taxes and you're like, he's a Democrat, my money, he's coming for it? It's like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Use your eyes, use your brain.
That's the thing, man. Is like between like, oh my God, dude, between all these fucking QAnon conspiracies and like fucking Pizzagate from 2016, the Hunter Biden email thing. By the way, how come nobody realized that Trump was playing the exact same, was using the exact same playbook as 2016? In 2016, it was Hillary's emails, Benghazi. This year, it was Hunter Biden and his emails, China, Ukraine, Russia, like. And then Rudy Giuliani says, like, well, I have a laptop containing Hunter Biden's emails. Like, yeah, dude, because Hunter Biden needed a fucking computer repairman, and he couldn't find one in Los Angeles. So he flew 3,000 miles to the middle of bumfuck nowhere to find somebody. Forgot the computer was there, and then the technician was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna look through it. Like,
it's
what?
Ridiculous, and people believe that, dude. It's insane. I mean, even if you are, he went to rehab, right?
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Hunter Biden was a drug addict, right?
Yeah.
Who cares? Like, and this is what was so powerful about the first debate, right? Was when Trump kept trying to attack Biden over this, and Biden was just like, hey, listen, dude, it's not about your family, it's not about my family, it's about the American people. But if you want to talk about my family for a second, I am proud of my son. I am proud that he has overcome this addiction. I am proud of the work that he's put in.
Yeah.
That was an incredibly powerful moment. And then look, in Oregon, you had the decriminalization of drugs. Right? Not the recreational use of drugs, but you don't have to worry about being arrested for possession. Instead, you can get help if you want it. You know what I mean? Like,
it's crazy that, we can help people. Who would have thought, dude? That's fucking insane.
It's like, yeah, dude.
If you make a mistake, like you smoke a little weed, you make a mistake, your life's not over. You can. It shouldn't be over.
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking ridiculous.
You know what? Look, I'll fucking say it right now. Mom, Dad, if you're listening, sorry, I've smoked pot before. I've done it on several occasions.
Where it's legal, of course.
Does that make me any less of a good person? Fuck no.
Basic human rights and common sense. I know. It's crazy to think about, but basic human rights and common sense go a long way.
Yeah.
It goes a long way.
It just oh my god, dude, it just blows my mind. And then speaking of pot, you had a bunch of states
Legalized.
legalizing marijuana.
Yeah.
My mic placement makes me listen, dude. It's because it's covering the mess on my desk, my guy.
Yeah, Aaron, we gotta use a bunch of things.
God, bro, it's just it blows my mind. It actually blows my mind, you know. And again, keep in mind, Mark and I we both identify as liberals. So if you were to hear somebody else who identifies as a conservative or a moderate, or whatever, they're probably gonna have completely different takes on this stuff.
Yeah.
As always, guys, do your research. Come to your own conclusions. Don't rely on any one place of any one news source for your information. You know, that's the disclaimer I'm gonna put on this.
Yeah. Like we said in earlier podcasts, don't be an asshole and simp for your friends. If you take anything away from this, don't be an asshole and simp for your friends.
Simp for your friends. Aaron calling us out about a 2-part podcast. Actually, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be. I really have nothing else to say. To be honest with you, I don't know if you have anything to add, Mark.
Election's not done yet, so
yeah, as we said earlier, election is not done yet.
We can only say so much without knowing what's happening.
Yeah.
Nevada, take your time counting them votes.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens in Georgia.
Yeah.
And Pennsylvania, you know, do the do.
I guess real quick, it's important to add it in Georgia, at least. It seems like from what various people are reporting, it seems like the main chunk of votes have been counted, but right now they're having to go back and hand count ballots that were getting rejected from the machine for whatever reason. You know, when we say rejected, it could literally be like the paper was like bent, it was dog-eared, so the machine's not going to count it, so they're going to hand count things like that. It's a long process. Have faith, you know. I know it's easier said than done, but we just have to believe that at the end of the day, I guess week really, every vote that was legally cast is going to be counted.
Right.
And we are going to have we're going to have an announcement of whoever the president's going to be, whether it's new president-elect Joe Biden or it's Donald Trump in a second term, which God help us if he gets a second term.
That is actually that made my stomach turn.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. It's like, where do you go from there? Yeah, so who's gonna break the news to Kanye?
Fucking Kanye, dude.
Damn.
By the way, if you voted for Kanye, fuck you.
Yeah.
That was the biggest joke I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's like the people that voted for fucking Harambe, dude, just for the memes, right? It's like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Mark, I guess real quick, we can announce one of the winners of the contest.
Yeah, we can.
So we had been hosting a Pick'ems contest in the Discord. So if you did not submit your information, your point total, apologies, but it is too late at this point. We've already determined the winners. So one of our winners, can I get a drum roll, Mark? Shout out to our boy Rice Cakes.
Rice Cakes.
So good old Rice Cakes is one of our winners. So I'll be reaching out to you. I don't even know if he's here right now, but I will be reaching out to you to let you know that you won and to get your shipping information as well as shirt size and whatnot so that we can get your shirt shipped out to you.
Guys, should I put on my alternate costume I was going to wear for Halloween?
What was your alternate costume you were going to wear for Halloween?
Are you ready?
Yeah, let me see it. So to anybody who's listening right now, Marcus Oh my god, Mark just put on a beak. He put on a chicken beak, a bird beak, if you will. Holy shit. Oh my god. He's putting on a full chicken outfit. Oh man, holy fuck, dude. Again, anybody listening on the audio version, Mark is he's taking his headphones off. He's putting on a chicken outfit. Oh my god, dude. It's it looks pretty good, honestly.
Do you guys like my Bach cosplay?
It looks pretty good. Oh my god. Shout out to the young Zakwa, right? Isn't that his?
This is Zach's. Shout out to Zach,
Yeah.
my brother. This is his costume. This is what I was gonna wear for Halloween if my costume didn't come in.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Mark.
So, dude,
I think we should talk about GameStop for a little bit, don't you?
we should talk about GameStop for a little bit.
Yeah, let's talk about GameStop. So, GameStop, guys. That's a store. There
GameStop, that's a store.
There's a really interesting article that came out that I saw and I was like, oh my god, this is fucking phenomenal. So the folks over at GameStop decided to hold a TikTok contest for employees.
Yeah, y'all know we
Now
love them TikToks.
let's not announce what the prizes were yet, Mark. Mark, if you're an associate at GameStop and you have to do a TikTok contest in which you have to make the best dance video, what would be some prizes you would expect out of that?
I would want a new console.
Okay.
Obviously, for PS5, you know? The
Yeah,
new consoles
okay.
are coming out. Those are fucking cool. Or I don't know, maybe even a year of GameStop Prime or whatever the fuck their thing is. That could be a thing. I don't know, something like that. Some Fortnite bucks.
Good old Fortnite. Well, let me tell you, man. As somebody who works retail and is a manager, whenever my company does contests, for example, we did one for election. It was called Promote the Vote, and we're just posting pictures of like, hey, here's how we're promoting the vote. You want to know what the prizes was for us? It was $200 to buy snacks for everybody in the store.
Whoa!
Which, to be honest with you, may seem kind of like but trust me, when you work with a bunch of hard-working adults, dude, those goldfish, those gummies, those go a long way. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Mark, what did they actually get as prizes?
So I don't know if you guys heard of, like, they got a lot of flack on Twitter. I saw a lot of flack on Twitter. I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter. I don't know anything. But anyway, so it sounds as if I'm reading this straight from the article, as though there's only meant to be a single winner. They would have received 2 Amazon Echo devices, a $100 Visa gift card, and 10 additional labor hours to use during the week of Black Friday. You know what that means?
Additional labor hours. What does that mean, Mark?
That means they have the ability to work 10 extra hours. One of their prizes was to be able to work more hours.
You know what the really shitty thing about that is, other than the fact that it's like your prize is working more? 10 hours is maybe 2 extra shifts for that weekend.
And this is on Black Friday, by the way.
Yeah, this is 2 extra part-time shifts for that weekend. That's, or maybe 1 full-time shift, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yikes. Yikes.
And then let's talk about 2 Amazon Echo devices and a $100 gift card?
Alexa, play Despacito.
For an entire store where there's maybe a dozen employees? What?
Yeah.
What?
it's
That
that's dumb as fuck, dude.
that makes no sense.
Play it twice. There you go.
That makes no sense to me.
Alright, let's lower this.
So if you guys have ever worked retail, or I guess really any job, typically you're given a budget for your hours, and it's your job. Well, it's the whoever's making the schedules. It's their job to budget those hours properly so that they come in either under or just at those hours, right? So, dude, shout out to GameStop for wanting their employees to work more, I guess.
What is something, dude? Just fucking
Yeah,
something.
dude. It's great. Another another quote from this article. Companies holding deeply embarrassing internal events is nothing to be surprised by, but GameStop's offer of labor hours as a prize puts a fairly dark twist on the contest. The company was asking people to dance for the chance at winning the ability to get paid to do more work.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Oh my god, dude. Definitely not the most absurd thing that we've heard this week. Definitely not.
Yeah, that's true. Can't even argue with that.
But my god, dude. Shout out GameStop, dude. You know what? Honestly, GameStop, you're probably going to go out of business anyway soon, so whatever.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, to be
It's
completely honest with
true.
you.
Hey, man. It was more than a Klee. It was a couple Seacrows as well. And 2 Zhang Chos.
Yeah, for anybody, for context, I guess, Mark dropped $50 in Genshin Impact last night on stream.
It was for the content.
For the content. God damn it, dude. I can't even give Mark shit because I don't even want to talk about all the money I've dropped in that game. So we're going to not do that.
It was for the content.
For the content.
Freaking idiot.
All right, man. Do you have
It wasn't
anything,
that. I didn't use that AA round.
Do you have anything else to add to the story, Mark?
When was the last time I went to a GameStop? I don't know. When I bought my Switch back in 2017.
I'll be honest with you. The last time I went to a GameStop was to try to pre-order the PS5, and before that, I think it might have been when we were in college.
Yeah?
When?
Or wait, didn't we go to get those Pokemon cards?
When?
You you visited me one year.
Oh, that's right. No, because
Yeah.
they were doing the GameStop power up sales weekend thing for like power up members. Yeah, and we went after dinner, right?
Yeah.
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 So
it
I guess
me,
that was the
Zach,
last time
and John,
before.
right? Was John there? I don't
No,
remember.
it was when I was visiting in Dallas. So I think it was just you, Zach, and I.
Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, because wasn't that where I was debating if I wanted to buy the Yeti or not?
Yes.
Because it was like, I don't know, like $80.
Which is pretty good.
God
But yeah,
damn.
it was a thing.
Goddamn. Yeah, man. I mean, we'll see what happens with GameStop. I really don't think they can handle any more scrutiny, considering everything else. Because wasn't there a bunch of like internal memos that got leaked a couple months ago?
I actually have no idea.
I'll have to look into it. I'll look into it and we'll maybe report on that next week.
How
Fuck.
much is a 60 game? No, $60 is fine. That's like the standard right now for us, right?
Yes, but I think we're gonna see price increases with PS5 and Xbox with some titles.
Yeah, some titles.
So it'd be like 69. Nice.
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 Honestly, I would rather pay 69 because nice. That's
For
it.
I'd rather spend $10 extra for the meme.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
well,
I know that's the content you guys expect from me, so
well, hey Mark, we're gonna have a lot of PlayStation 5 news coming up right after the break. So, guys, I guess we'll see you on the other side. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second part of our episode. As always, if you like what you hear, like what you see, depending on where you're viewing this, You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at We Digress Pod. You can find Mark on Twitter and Instagram. He is CloudMark_. You can find him on Twitch. He is CloudMark27. That is CloudMark and the numbers 2 and 7. You can find him on YouTube. He is simply CloudMark. And if you want to find me on any of those platforms, I am Mike Medran0. That is Mike Medrano and the number 0. You can also support this podcast by Mark. How can they do that?
You can go to. Wait, did you already say the Anchor thing? Sorry.
I did not say the Anchor
okay,
thing.
You can go to https://anchor.fm/we digress/support to support as little as 99 cents a month. Or you can just, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your dog.
Dude, oh my god, bro! I tried fucking handing you the baton, bro, and you just like, what?
I fucking blanked, dude. I'm sorry. Or you can buy our merch, which you can find at WeDigressPodcast.com. And I know Crimson ordered his hoodie, and he got it, and he says he loves it, and he sleeps with it, and then he thoroughly enjoys it.
I also got a hoodie from us recently, and I actually really like it. The print is real nice, and I'm not just saying that. You know who else is gonna enjoy a t-shirt from our merch? Well, first of all, Rice Cakes, who he was one of our winners from our contest. You know who else is gonna enjoy a t-shirt, Mark?
Who else is gonna enjoy a t-shirt, Michael?
My guy Kuro Ken 92 is also gonna be enjoying a t-shirt.
Kuro.
So guess what? I'll DM you on the Discord, !Discord, and I'll get your sizing information. I'll get your address, and we'll get that shipped out to you as soon as we can.
Straight to you. That's okay, because you won. That's all that matters.
That was listen. The thing I loved about Pick'ems was I also know nothing about League, and I beat Mark, and I only lost to Aaron by 3 points. Yeah, that was fun. Dude, Aaron's crying in chat. He wants a recount.
Oh god.
Stop the count! Stop the count!
Hey, Ron, no, there's still one more winner, by the way.
We do have one more winner, so
you'll find out later who it is.
We'll find out who that is.
I wonder who it could be.
Oh god. Oh man. So Mark, we have some PlayStation news here.
Yep.
And that is basically that don't try to buy a fucking PlayStation on launch day, dude.
Oh, who would have thought, dude?
So we did have Sony come out and say that there will be no PlayStation 5 consoles available for walk-in purchases at retail stores on the day of launch. Saying, quote, all day of launch. I don't know why I read it like that. There's a weird dash in that quote. All day of launch sales will be conducted through the online stores of our retail partners, Sony's Sid Schumann wrote in a blog post. Sid Schumann, I already forgot the name I just read, went on to say no units will be available in store for purchase on launch day, November 12th or 19th, depending on your region. Please don't plan on camping out or lining up at your local retailer on launch day in hopes of finding a PS5 console for purchase. Be safe, stay home, and place your order online. It seems like they're doing this, due to COVID-19, which I'm sure that's a legitimate response and a legitimate reason. But Mark, bear with me. I'm going to put on my tinfoil hat here.
Oh, let's see it.
I think it's because they underproduced PlayStation 5 consoles.
No.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Holy shit.
Call me crazy, but I think they underproduced.
Hey, I just met you. This is crazy. I've known Michael since high school. No, just a little bit before that.
8th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So don't expect to be able to walk into GameStop or Best Buy or Target or Walmart.
Don't go out anyway. You guys should be going out anyway.
Listen, essential services only.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say it right here, and I love video games. Buying video games in person, not an essential service. You can buy digital.
Or you can order.
Or you can order online.
Yeah, you can do that.
Uh,
Uh,
so yeah, so it's important to note that this does not impact orders placed for in-store pickup. So if you pre-ordered online but are picking it up in store, you can still do that.
yep.
And I know like not GameStop, sorry, Best Buy had been doing a lot of like curbside stuff, throughout this whole pandemic.
Right.
So I'm assuming that's how they're gonna do it. It's just gonna be like you roll up, you go, here's my order, and they go, here's your PS5.
Here's the PS5.
I wonder if I go up and I just go, oh, I'm here to pick up my PS5. If they say, can you provide proof of purchase? I wonder if they'll just give it to me if I hit them with can I speak to your manager?
Oh shit! Just go full Karen.
Yes, dude. Oh god, dude. I'll go to the dark side, dude. Now, even though you won't be able to buy it online, Walmart does say that you can order the PS5 day of launch online. So, Mark, why don't you take this one here?
No.
No?
I'm just kidding.
Okay. All right, guys, and that's it for the podcast tonight. Thank you so much. I was like, I'll be honest with you, for a second, I was like, oh, wait, what?
Oh man, we gotta have some laughter in this, guys. There's been too much stress this week.
Too much fucking stress this week.
Too much stress this week. So, back to Target. Do you guys call it Target?
Walmart?
No, Target.
What?
Aren't we talking about Target?
No, Walmart. Did I say Target? I thought I said Walmart.
What the hell? Wait, go back.
Oh.
Did you?
I thought I said Walmart.
I thought you said. Okay, I'll just go to Walmart. So Walmart says that more PS5 consoles will be available online during launch day. Fans who missed the opportunity to pre-order a PlayStation 5 have a few more chances to secure a new console. Walmart announced today that another group of consoles will be available online November 12th.
Yeah, you're not gonna keep going? Like, announce the times or anything, my guy?
Okay, so here's a tweet from the official Walmart Twitter account. So the day you've all been waiting for is almost here. The PS5 is coming 11/12 for online orders only. And if you missed out on pre-orders, these are the times for pre-ordering. You have 4 chances, so 4 waves. 12 p.m. This is all Eastern time zone. So you got 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m. Eastern time zone. Those are the waves for pre-ordering if you're going to pre-order from Walmart. Here's my 3080 if I had one.
Yeah, dude, so 11/12, dude, you have the opportunity to buy a PlayStation 5. You know what I'm not going to be doing on the 12th?
Oh, is it buying a PlayStation 5?
I am not going to be buying a PlayStation 5, unfortunately, as much as I would love to be able to. But yeah, guys, check, just I don't know, you got four different opportunities that day to try to still get your hands on a PlayStation 5. And yeah, if you guys get one, if you're interested, be sure to post it in the Discord or
post it in Discord. Yeah,
tweet
show it off.
Tweet us on the Twitters, dude, at We Digress Pod.
Yeah.
That way we can both tell you how we're gonna live vicariously through you and your PlayStation 5. Another bit of news coming out from another retailer, and this time I'm gonna make sure specifically to say, Mark, look at me, look at the camera.
I'm looking at the camera.
Best Buy. Best Target, got it. Best Buy is reportedly not gonna allow you to buy a PS5 or Xbox Series X or S, I guess, in stores until 2021.
Mm-hmm.
A whole year from now, Mark.
A whole year. Holy shit.
A whole year from now. So, Best Buy is saying that it won't be making any of the next-gen consoles available to walk-in customers for the entirety of the holiday season. You have to buy it online, or you're not going to get it.
You're not getting it.
So, while our stores, quote, while our stores won't have devices for purchase on launch day or throughout the holiday season, keep an eye on BestBuy.com, where they'll be available for purchase as soon as we have them available. This is coming from Best Buy's Katie Huggins. This means there's no need to camp out at your local store. Just check back on BestBuy.com without leaving home.
There you go.
Article also going on to say, again, Sony has highly discouraged lining up for the consoles
Good on
in
Sony.
store.
Good on Sony.
Yep. Best Buy makes it clear that customers will absolutely be able to order a PS5, Xbox Series S or X, either online or with the Best Buy mobile app for in-store pickup. So, again, you can't go in to buy it, but you can order it for in-store pickup. Now, that does not necessarily mean that the consoles are going to be in store. Most likely, you're going to be ordering it and getting it shipped to the store for free.
Right.
And then you just go and pick it up.
Right.
Okay. Let me see. Best Buy. Okay, that's just information about when Best Buy stores open, which you can Google that information because it varies by location.
Hooray!
Especially now, it varies by location due to the virus, if you will. So, Mark, we talked a couple weeks ago about hard drive sizes.
Oh boy, did we talk about hard drive sizes?
Yeah, you know me. I like a nice, just big, meaty hard drive. You know.
Yeah, Michael likes them thick hard drives.
I like them thick hard drives. Store all my data on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
And you know, in some leaks, it was revealed that you'd get about 680-ish gigs of usable storage on the PlayStation 5, and I want to say about 300 gigs on the Xbox.
Big oof.
And of course, you can expand the storage with these consoles via external hard drives that use USB 3.1. I believe it's 3.1. But Sony confirmed that the PS5 won't support SSD storage expansion at launch.
Yeah. That was confirmed by, or this was said by confirmed to The Verge.
Yes.
That you won't be able to expand your SSD, which makes sense because it is a custom SSD in the PlayStation 5. So you can't just like put any willy-nilly SSD in there, you know?
Yeah. So I guess the reason that they're not allowing it is there is going to be a slot on the back of the console where you can just, to my knowledge, just slide an SSD in. But unfortunately, the drive is going to have to support. Let me try to find it here in this article. So, off-the-shelf SSDs would need to deliver more than 5.5 gigabits a second of bandwidth over PCIe Gen 4 connection, and not have a giant heatsink so large that it won't fit into the PS5's drive bay.
Yeah.
So that seems to be the reason that that's the reason they're giving now, is that not every hard drive is going to meet those, that criteria. Could be too big, could be too slow. Mark, I'm going to put on my
here we go.
My tinfoil hat again. Sony was supposed to
bring balance to the force, yeah.
Yes. God damn it. Start testing hard drives, SSDs, to see which ones would be compatible, which ones would not be compatible. One, it seems like they haven't started doing that. But two, do you guys remember the PSP? And the stupid ass fucking memory cards you had to have for that?
Yeah, those were so
the weird
bad.
Proprietary fucking memory card that costs like way too fucking much. You guys remember that shit?
Yes.
So my thinking, again, tinfoil hat, my thinking is that Sony is going to release an SSD specifically made for the PS5. I say specifically because I'm sure it's going to be just like a regular off-the-shelf SSD, but it's going to be like Sony's branded version of it, right? Because
Yeah.
people are going to need storage. They can make a lot more money on it. So that's my thinking. I'm not saying it's a proprietary form of storage, but it wouldn't surprise me if the first form of expandable SSD that comes out for this thing is a Sony branded official PlayStation 5
Yeah.
um
3 terabyte SSD.
that's gonna be way fucking overpriced.
100 for 1
Super
million
overpriced.
percent.
Just because it has the same aesthetic as the console, you know?
But it's gonna look sick.
But it's gonna look fucking sick. But yeah, dude, that's me with the tinfoil hat on. You wanna go over these game install sizes real quick?
Alright, guys. So, like we said, it's gonna have as little as 667 gigabytes. So you may think that is a lot, but let me tell you right now, if you're planning to pick up Spider-Man Miles Morales, like I am, that's 50 gigs already. 50 gigs gone, and that's only if you get, Spider-Man Miles Morales. If you get the Ultimate Launch Edition, that's 105 gigs. That's 1/6, roughly 1/6 of your, total space. And let's not get into Call of Duty. I swear to God, Call of Duty puts so much fluff into their freaking software. It makes zero sense.
Let's talk about Call of Duty, Mark.
133 gigabytes for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
And 33 gigabytes. Motherfucker! Activision, why is it so big? Why?
See,
That's what she said.
Here's my tinfoil hat.
Let's hear it.
Activision, they just add on to their previous game. So
Okay.
You're not downloading one Call of Duty game. You're downloading the past 4, and they just keep adding more stuff to make the graphics prettier, to change the textures. That's why it's so fucking big. That's it. That's why it's so big. Easy. That's the only way. There's no way possible that the Call of Duty has so much content, so much anything, that it's that many gigs, and all the update files are that many gigs. Unless you're just adding on to a previous game. That's it.
All right, listen, man. I think you have that dollar store tinfoil on. I'm going to put on the Reynolds wrap. Here's a more likely scenario, all right? Activision doesn't want you to install anything else on your console. They want your PlayStation 5 or Xbox to be a Call of Duty machine, right? Which is why the file is so large and why every fucking update adds like another 80 fucking gigs, dude. That's what it is.
It's ridiculous.
They just want you to only play their game.
Just buy another PS5, then you'll have enough storage. Dude,
Easy,
so much
dude.
sense. Aaron knows what's happening.
This is my Call of Duty console, and this is my PS5. But Mark, they're the exact same thing. This is my Call of Duty console. That's my PS5.
I'm telling you, dude, if you go through that code, you'll see the code for all the previous Call of Duties. I'm telling you.
Oh my god, dude. Honestly, you know what? Kind of wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Be completely honest with you. Yeah, okay, and as we said earlier, you can upgrade, or you can expand storage via USB 3.1. There's that. You know what else is really weird about the PS4, Mark?
PS5?
PS5?
What else is really weird about the PS5?
It's not going to natively support 1440p.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a 1440p monitor.
Yeah.
So that's not going to
true.
really affect me.
Instead, it's going to
upscale.
It's going to upscale 1080 to 1440p. And this was confirmed, or actually not confirmed, but reported by IGN Italy.
Who has a 1440p monitor?
Well,
because
so-
what I usually see is 1080 or then 4K. That's like what I usually see.
Here's the thing, right? Is like, obviously if you're a general consumer playing this on a TV, not gonna matter to you, because you either have a 1080p TV or you have a 4K TV.
Right.
The issue is going to be for those who are, like, for you, for example, you're going to be streaming with it. So if
Right.
you had a 1440p monitor and that's where you're playing it, you're getting upscale 1080p.
Yeah.
Right. So for the general consumer, not a big deal. But for people like you and I who play these games on computer monitors,
But I don't have a 1440 monitor.
no, that's what I'm saying though. But who is more likely to have a 1440p monitor?
Kuro is.
People like us who are like PC gamers,
Yeah.
who want the
PC
console,
gamer.
or people who are general consumers who play on TVs anyways.
Dude, I have to
You know
go
what I
babies.
mean?
I just got a 144 hertz monitor. Baby steps, man.
Yeah, dude, baby steps. So
You know.
yeah, if you're a general consumer, not really gonna matter. But if you're a big boy gamer boy like Mark and I,
Yeah, big boy gamer.
guess I just have to sell a kidney, dude. Buy a new monitor.
Guys, let me tell you, you only need one kidney to live.
That's true.
So just gonna throw that. I'm just throwing that out there. You know, that's a fact. You only need one kidney to live.
If Mark were to ever come to me and say, Michael, I need your kidney or else I'm gonna die, I would look at him and I would say, yeah, but I can get like 2 PS5s for that.
That's true.
You know? Easy.
Easy. Yeah, I don't think upscaling is that bad because I play some games where I have mods to upscale them, like Final Fantasy, or I just played through the old school Resident Evils where everything is upscaled and it looked really good, right? Like, I mean, you guys were watching the game. It looked amazing. And those are from 1998, you know? So if upscaling can do that good of a job on something from 1998, you know, if it's already 1080 and it's current, it's probably going to look fine.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, it is important to also say that even though it's going to upscale 1080 to 1440, it is a console that supports 4K resolution with up to 120 FPS. So, you know, I'd rather have the 4K at 120 than 1440p, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
You know? But there's that.
Wait, what conflicting info, Aaron? Not okay.
Oh, okay.
Dude, bruh. What am I watching?
But yeah, so Mark, do you think you're going to be able to get a PS5 this year, or do you think you're going to have to wait?
I'm getting one for my birthday.
Oh, so
what I've been told is I'm getting one for my birthday.
Confident. Can you get me one for my birthday?
Maybe.
I'll take. Hey, so you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance.
All right, man. Well, that's it for the PlayStation 4 news.
Yep.
Mark, there was something kind of major that happened over the weekend.
A little major.
Something other major, not the election.
Not the election, that's true. Guys, we have been talking about this the last couple weeks, and I've gone on rants, multiple rants.
Yep.
But League of Legends World Championship finished on Halloween, and it peaked. So let me tell you how many viewers. This is not counting China, by the way.
Tell me the peaks. I love when you talk about peaks, Mark.
3.8 million people.
Woo!
Not counting China.
God damn!
So I think last year with counting China, it was all the way up to 110 million.
Holy shit.
So we'll just say China has a big viewer base, right? And there's a Chinese team in the finals, so you know that China's going to watch. And it was also in China.
That's true.
So now this 3.8 million, I'm going to assume it's because there wasn't a Western team in the finals. Last year we had G2. This year it was between Korea and China. And so it was 100,000 less, which honestly isn't not as big as a difference as I would have thought, because you know it was at a weird time for us here in the Western. When did it start? At 5 in the morning?
Yeah,
6 in the morning?
I think that was
Something
like one of the biggest issues. Like, well, one, there was no Western team, so you lost out on that audience. It was super early in the morning, and then there were no. And the article mentions this. there were no like superstars on either team that would have excited people to watch, you know?
Yeah, there wasn't any Faker. There was no
Yeah.
Perks. Nothing like that. No Caps.
Yeah.
No
So
Reckless. But I had fun watching it, and Flash Court actually brings up a good point. The opening ceremony got a lot of flack for
a lot of flack.
a lot of flack for basically PS2 graphics. And let me tell you right now, I'm a KDA simp,
Yeah.
and I fucking love KDA, and they did my girls dirty like that, and I'm just like, bruh, how you gonna do that? What are you gonna do? And like, okay, I'll cut you some slack because I think they were like, I don't know if they had all the information of if they were going to perform live or what was going to happen.
Yeah.
But yikes, dude, yikes.
Yeah.
You can see a lot of screenshots and a lot of people talking about it online. It is yikes.
Yeah, and so I didn't see the opening ceremony live because I was actually still asleep. I think I came in just as it ended.
Yeah, he
or
did.
Something. But I did go back and I watched it, and yeah, the up close shots were not good. You brought up the point though that when they cut to those wider shots, it did look a lot better.
Yeah.
The biggest issue, dude, was the lighting was so fucking mismatched on the models versus the stage, dude. Oh my god, dude.
Yikes.
It was one of those things where like when you noticed it, you were like, "Okay, I can't fucking unsee this. Like I cannot unsee this."
Yeah, it was
I think the biggest issue was when what the fuck is that champ's name?
Galio.
When he comes down and he's like kneeling on the stage.
Yeah.
There was a shot where his knee was clipping through the stage. Like
it was so bad. Why would you show that shot? They didn't track it
properly, and it was just like, oh my god, dude. Like, you know,
the wide shot where he that was cool. That was sick. Yeah. I was like, okay, that was fucking cool. And then they ruined it, and I was like,
yeah,
how could you guys ruin this?
It was this shot from it was like kind of off angle, right?
Right.
Because the head on shot looked good, but when it was off angle, you could see it clipping really bad, man. It was just like, oh my god. Song was pretty good though. Song bopped.
Oh yeah, song was great. I mean, KDA in your area, right? It was amazing. KDA in your area.
Pretty good. But what did you think of the final? So it was between Suning from China,
Damwon Gaming,
and Damwon from the LCK.
Yeah.
What did you think of the final matches?
So the first 3 games were pretty good. Like I was like, well, actually, the series was really good. I think it was one of the best final series because it was very close until the last game, I would say. But it was very close. It was like back and forth. I was like, holy shit, either team could win this. And I think Suning faltered in draft after game 2, much like G2 did against Damwon. And then after like that trash draft, it was just like, yikes, I don't know if they're going to be able to come back from this. But they did. It was some really entertaining games. There was a pentakill on Fiora, which is a very high skill intensive champ. Super cool to see. It was amazing. It was go watch the first game. Pentakill on Fiora. Was that the first game or was it the second game? I don't know. Pentakill. Fiora. Remember. Hell yeah. It was amazing. Second game. Thank you, Aaron. But that was sick. I thought overall it was pretty good. It was kind of yikes when they were announcing the teams. And the LCK team came out and like nobody cheered or anything. I was just like, "Oh shit, yikes, dude!"
China came to play, boys.
And then I liked when Damwon smacked Suning, and in Twitch chat, all you could see was Chinese library being spammed. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, dude. But, Twitch chat for. I mean, for any esport event, but specifically League is always just so fucking good.
Yeah, it's very entertaining. Very, very entertaining. But it was pretty good. It was better than, a 3-0 sweep, because 3-0 sweeps are gigantic yikes. They're not fun to watch. It goes too quickly. There's no competition. This one was good. I say this was probably one of the best finals. So very good job.
Yeah, dude. I had fun, even though I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I had a lot of fun watching it, honestly. I know it was us, and then Koki popped in.
Yeah, Koki popped in for a
Did
bit.
Aaron pop in? Aaron, I'm sorry, I actually don't remember. If
He
he popped
did,
in
but
or
then he
not.
ditched us to go make some bread.
Oh, that. Well, you know, I mean, Brett's pretty sick, so.
Bread is sick. Guys, I've said this many, many times on this stream. I'm a slut for bread. Like, you make some good garlic bread,
Oh my
you better
God,
believe
I'm a
some
slut for
little
bread.
something's gonna happen.
If we make that T-shirt, will anybody buy it? I'm a slut for bread.
I'm a slut for bread, maybe. That would be pretty good.
Jesus Christ.
It was some damn good bread. See, Aaron's speaking my language. If I ever see him, there you go. That's pretty good.
Yeah, man. So congratulations to Damwon for being the 2020 League of Legandos World Champions. LCK back on top.
Hey, Michael.
What's up, dude?
Do you know who else is a winner?
Yeah, Mark. Not the LCS.
Not the LCS. That's for sure.
I'm just kidding. Mark, why don't you go ahead and announce the last winner of our contest?
The final winner of our Pick'ems contest.
Do you want a drum roll?
The man, the myth. There's no drum roll. He doesn't need a drum roll. The legend.
Mark! Yeah! Congratulations to Mark for winning!
We'll be right back after a message from our sponsors. But it is Aaron. Congrats to Aaron. You did get the highest amount of points, I think, of all. So
yeah, 77 points.
Aaron flexed his giant EP on us.
Yeah.
And
oh shit.
Wait, did he? Oh, maybe you did. I don't know. Rice Cakes only put in his first thing, so that's all we had to go off of.
So we were going off of whatever was posted in there.
Yeah. But as far as we know, you got the highest thing.
Yeah. Also, we didn't like. Yeah, it was just the top 3.
Yeah.
In terms of points, that was in the Discord channel. Obviously, not including Mark and I. Even though, let's be honest, Mark got fucking stomped.
I did get stomped. My Western pride took over, and can't trust Western teams in League of Legends, unless they're G2 or Fnatic.
That's true. But hey, dude, speaking of Western, and the reason I brought up the LCS was, did you see the reports? This is totally throwing this at you, Mark. So it's been reported that there is going to be no spring split. I stuttered. I caught myself. Yeah. There's going to be no spring split in 2021. It's going to be a regular season. Every team is going to play the other teams 5 times.
5 times.
So instead of playing every team twice in the spring and then every team twice in the summer, they're going to pause the season to do a tournament to determine who goes to MSI, and they're going to do another launch tournament before the regular season.
Yeah.
And then what's going on with Academy? Because it seems like I don't know if it's they're merging Academy with like the amateur scene, or if they're just doing away with Academy.
I could honestly not tell you the very detailed specifics, but I think that is close to what is going to happen.
Okay.
And honestly, I'm hoping that this gives us more chance to not see TSM in a World Finals, because fuck TSM. And I hope it makes this region more competitive, because it's pretty sad that every year we go to Worlds and we just don't perform. Our teams play atrocious. But good job on FlyQuest and Liquid for at least putting up a fight. You guys had some shining moments, and I'm proud that you guys represented an A. You didn't just roll over and die and look like you're a giant pile of trash like some other team.
TSM.
But you guys fought for it, and that's honestly what we need to see.
Yeah, and hopefully it does foster more competition, and it actually will allow people from NA, players from NA, to compete at the highest stage, instead of doing what a lot of teams do, and they import talent. Like, I mean, 100 Thieves is guilty of this, right? They import players.
Yep.
They don't do well.
Right.
But then they have their like academy team who is exceptionally good. and they have their amateur team, 100 T Next or whatever it's called, who is also very good.
Right.
You know, so hopefully it allows these academy teams to actually have that opportunity to play in the LCS. So, hey, Koki, I was trying Koki. Why did I say Koki? Aaron. I was trying to offer constructive criticisms about 100 Thieves. Also, 100 T. I'm still waiting to hear back about my application. So, Nate Shot, I know you're listening. It's your boy Mike Duran. Hit me up on Twitter, dude.
Oh man.
But yeah, so hopefully it does. It shows organizations that there is a great great talent pool in North America, and they just need to foster that talent and that skill.
Please,
You
I'm
know?
so tired of being the butt of everyone's joke. I already get it from regular politics, dude. It hurts. Give us something, man.
Shout out America. Yeah, man.
Give us something.
You have anything else to add to that?
Please buff Misfortune. Riot, I know you guys are listening. I know you guys are big fans. Please buff Misfortune.
Mark wants
ADC
to be
sucks, dude.
Mark wants to be back on top with MF.
Yeah. And I'm really excited for Ruin King. Guys, if you don't know, Ruin King was announced at Worlds.
Oh,
it is
yeah, dude.
a single player JRPG, basically. It's going to star Misfortune, Alawi, Ari, Pike, and Yasuo.
Isn't it a RTS? Wasn't it a real-time strategy?
No.
Am I dumb?
You're very dumb.
All right, fine. Fuck you too, man.
It's a turn-based RPG.
Oh, that's what it is, dude. Yeah.
It'll be releasing 2021. Crimson, that's a quick way to get banned. And but that, yeah, it looked really cool. It looked awesome. The new KDA album is dropping soon-ish, later this month, so be on the lookout for that. Guys, this is the best month of the year because it is my birthday this month, and we'll be. I don't know if we'll be having podcasts close to it because
listen, if this is the best month of the year, dude, and we already know this year has been fucked, my guy.
This year has been fucked. You're 100% right.
That's true.
But yeah, we'll let you know what's happening on Thanksgiving for podcast and stuff.
It's not going to be a podcast on Thanksgiving.
There you go. We let you guys
100%. As I'll be honest with you, we'll take that week off, no podcast, so that we can enjoy it with our families. You guys can enjoy it with your families. Remember,
I will
though,
be streaming.
Remember, yeah, I mean, your birthday's on Black Friday, so
yeah.
Excuse me, I don't know why my voice is getting out. Remember, though, COVID's a thing, so no large gatherings, y'all. Try to keep it to a minimum. We don't want you guys getting the Rona.
I swear to God, if any of you get COVID, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. If any of you get COVID, you're gonna get it. I'm coming for you.
Can somebody clip the part where Mark just says, "I swear to God, if anybody gets COVID, I'm gonna fuck."
I'm gonna fuck. Somebody
get the Rona, please. It's been so long. I miss the warm embrace of a woman.
Oh man.
God damn it.
Oh, by the way, guys, tomorrow we will be doing Among Us. So if you're all are interested in playing some Among Us, that will be happening tomorrow, mañana, banana. And yeah, well, we had a lot of fun last time. Hopefully, we'll have some fun this time. And yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah. So I guess that's gonna do it for us, y'all. As always, as we said at the beginning of this second half, you can find us on Instagram and Twitter at WeDigressPod. You can find Mark at CloudMark_ on both Twitter and Instagram. You can find him on YouTube. He is CloudMark. On Twitch, he is CloudMark27. One of these days, he'll get the name on everything, the correct name. You can find me on all of those platforms. I am Mike Madran0. That is Mike MEDRANO and the number 0. Yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for us this week. As always, we love you. We appreciate you. Remember to wear your masks. And specifically, if you guys are in the US, have hope. Every vote is going to get counted. We will have an answer soon.
Soon, DM.
Soon, hopefully, with an asterisk. Yeah, guys, we will catch you next time. Goodbye.